Can't make your partner come? Well, make sure you watch this video so you can understand why. Hey guys, I'm Alex Grendy, a men's sex coach here to help you overcome performance anxiety in the bedroom and become the best lover that you can be. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. Also, be sure to click the link in the description so you can get my free training on how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and pleasure any woman in ways she'll never forget. So this video is actually inspired by a message that I got from a woman saying, "Can you help my boyfriend make me come?" And I get messages like this all the time from women, and today I'm gonna break this down and make sure you understand why. First things first, men, you can't just make a woman come. You don't have this one magic formula that if you do this, this, and this, boom, you're gonna make any woman come no matter what. It just doesn't work like that. We don't actually make women come. Women allow us to be a part of their orgasm. And if women don't wanna come, they won't. So men, we can support in that process, of course. We wanna be able to be skilled in how we're pleasuring our partner, and we can absolutely help and support our partner in having great orgasms. But she has to be willing to share that orgasm with you. She has to feel safe. She has to feel comfortable. And that is the only time that orgasm is gonna happen. If she doesn't wanna have an orgasm with you, trust me, there's no way that that's gonna happen. If she's feeling nervous or stressed or really anxious, trust me, it's not gonna happen. It's really important for you to understand that women experience performance anxiety as well. If they're not 100% comfortable in their bodies or with their genitals or being naked in front of other people or their experience level with sex, they can be really nervous, and if they're feeling anxious, this shuts down our pleasure centers. So they will be having a much more difficult time reaching orgasm if they're not comfortable and they're experiencing that performance anxiety. So if she's really insecure about her body or she's not comfortable with her experience, then this can be one of the reasons why she can't come with you. So one of the first steps that you can take in supporting your partner is making sure to remove any stress and anxiety before you get started with any sexual activity, and that will set you up for a much better time and a much more pleasurable experience. Number two is, can she come on her own? You know, this woman who messaged me was very quick to blame her boyfriend, and she demanded basically for me to help her, saying, "Help me make my boyfriend make me come." And you know, we need to take responsibility for our own pleasure. And right off the bat, she's not only saying it's my boyfriend's job to make me come, she's also now making it my job as well. But we all need to take that responsibility ourselves. So the first thing I asked her was, okay, yeah, you're having trouble with your boyfriend. Are you able to come when you're by yourself and when you're self-pleasuring? And she was finding it very difficult. And she said sometimes she does come when she pleasures herself, but it's really hard for her and it doesn't happen often. So this is a really important thing to note, guys. If she's unable to come during self-pleasure with herself, it's very unlikely that she's gonna be able to come when she's with you. And guys, this is so important because as men, we often do take on this responsibility, and it's really important for you to understand that in some cases, it's not your fault. You're not doing anything wrong. It's possible that the woman you're with just cannot experience orgasm yet. Some studies have shown that between 10 to 15% of all women have never experienced orgasm before. Now that's a lot of women. Now again, I'll reiterate it. Everyone has to be responsible for their own pleasure. And if she can't come on her own, it's very unlikely she's gonna be able to know what's gonna make her come and that she's ready to be stimulated to orgasm when she's with you. Of course, it could happen, but it's very unlikely. And honestly, this is for good reason. So many women feel ashamed of self-pleasure from all of this conditioning from media and everything, society, religion, telling women that they're slutty if they masturbate or if they even think about sex. So many women don't pleasure themselves. They repress and suppress that feeling of pleasure, and then they don't get to practice and they don't get to experience and explore and find out what makes them orgasm and what they like the most. So men, it's really important to understand that it's not always our fault. Ladies, if this is you, do not worry. You can absolutely overcome this. This is something that as you connect deeper to yourself, as you start to explore your pleasure, this is something you're gonna be able to work towards orgasm as you get more comfortable with a self-pleasure practice. And this brings us to number 3. Maybe you're not touching her in the way that she likes. Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable telling you that you're not doing it right because she doesn't want to bruise your ego and she doesn't want to make you feel like you're not doing a good job in the bedroom. Have you ever asked your partner how she likes to be touched or how she wants to come? Maybe you're going too fast. Maybe you're going too hard. Maybe you're not touching the spots she really likes the most. Every woman is completely different, so don't pretend like you know the answers. You don't. Be completely open to exploring and learning exactly what she likes and wants. All you have to do is ask her what she likes and then start to explore where she likes to be touched the most. It's also really important to note that over 80% of women said that they were unable to reach orgasm from just penetrative sex. 80%. That's literally 8 out of 10 women who do not come from penetrative sex alone. So many men are not aware of this, and they just think that it's their fault that their partner can't come during penetrative sex and that they're not good enough in the bedroom or they're not big enough, and that's why their partner isn't coming during penetration. But this isn't the case at all. So many women, over 80% of women, do not have orgasms from penetration alone. So that makes it that much more important for you to know exactly what she likes and how she gets off. One of my favorite things to do is to masturbate with my partners so I can learn exactly how they like to be touched. When you see a woman self-pleasuring who regularly does self-pleasure, you'll see them touching themselves in a way that maybe you've never touched them in that way before. And you're just like, wow, oh my God, you're learning so much about their pressures and where they're putting their fingers and how often. You can learn so much valuable information from observing your partner during masturbation. And this is the same for you. She'll be able to observe the exact same thing in the way that you're self-pleasuring. So you both get to learn and explore, and you get to try new things together. This is such a fun way to learn each other's likes and dislikes and see all these new ways to touch each other. So have some fun, explore, and try some new things. And finally, maybe there's just too much pressure on her to come. If you're just putting all your focus on trying to make her come and you're not even thinking about your pleasure, you're just so focused on her, this can be so much pressure. And she can feel that. She can feel that energy of you just trying to make her come, and that's never gonna work. Instead of trying to force an orgasm and trying to make your partner come, have a conversation and remove that pressure. Take all expectation out of sex and take out the expectation for orgasm or ejaculation specifically. When you remove this goal of orgasm or ejaculation from the equation, then it just allows the pleasure to flow so much more freely. And instead of trying to get somewhere, you can just be present, and as a result, it gets you there even faster. And guys, if you've ever said things like, are you almost there? Or did you come yet? And you're saying these things during a sexual act, saying things like that is almost gonna guarantee that she won't reach orgasm. However, when we do the opposite and we remove all of that pressure, remove all the expectation that there's no time limit, that she can take as long as she wants, then we put ourselves in a much better position to support her in having an orgasm. So work together with your partner, open the communication, and see how you can support each other to having the most pleasurable sexual experiences possible. Now, if you're a man who's lacking confidence in the bedroom or is experiencing performance anxiety in the form of erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation, click the link in the description for my free training on how you can last as long as you want in the bedroom and pleasure any woman in ways she'll never forget. I hope this video was of value to you, and if it was, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Did this video help you? Do you now have a better understanding of why your partner might not be able to come with you? I would love to hear from you in the comment section below, and please feel free to suggest topics for new videos. I'm Alex Grendy from Superior Lovers, and I'll see you around.